So I want to walk you through a deconstruction of a public service announcement that can be found on the Ad Council website. The Ad Council sponsors many different topics that are essential to society, and there are a lot of businesses that do well by contracting with the Ad Council to do these types of work. As you'll notice, the work is done very high end. But first, what I want to do is I want to play it for you, and then I want to walk it through piece by piece, and we can talk about what you would hear in narration, hear in sound, see in visual, and see as text. That is the final clincher at the end.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Okay, so let's take that back from the top. Now I want you to imagine you're writing this in either a side-by-side audio video script or in a storyboard. And also, if you think about it, if you were to take away the visuals here, could this really be used as a radio ad or a radio PSA? Think about it. Is it does the sound and the voice carry it enough without the visual? So let's take it through piece by piece. Okay, first thing happening here, we got a long shot, and you see the couple coming out, very dressed up couple coming out of a high-end bar, to a really nice car, and the music's pretty upbeat. It's kind of music you'd hear at the bar, and you notice in the background everything's lit up, and the word bar stands out. And now you hear the voice coming in.
I've buzzed. It could cost you around $10,000.
Notice now when the narrator says the $10,000, the sound in the background changes, and you have a close-up to change the gentleman looking at you like he's stunned. Now I want you to watch out what happens here with the next shot here.
You'll face major legal fees.
Notice as he states he's going to start saying what's taken away from the person, that the background is going fast, and you see over time he would be losing these things, these objects that are important to him. Some of the needs, some of the things that he would want in his life, being this type of person.
Major fines.
Also, the music has changed. It's kind of this. It gives you a little bit of attention. It's like a timed thing. Things are going by. Time's happening, and you start to see more things being taken away from him.
Penalties. You could lose everything.
So on the emphasis of everything, you see him lose not only the fancy clothes, the girlfriend. Now you see the car, and in the next scene here, you're going to see the bar the lights go out, so all the party's gone, and just the empty bar is there.
Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
And at the end right there, you have that tagline at the end, and you'll notice that the colors, right here, the colors you'd see in a police, police siren. So they're telling you right there, you got the sound of the police siren, 3 important words, and the colors.
Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
And generally a lot of PSAs end with a clincher like that, with something very strong, very short, something you could use. These words can be used over and over again. Buzz driving is drunk driving. And you could use that as a campaign itself. So that's, I want you to think about that when you watch some of your PSAs, and think about what you're seeing, hearing, and different things. Different types of shots you're seeing, what's happening in the scene, the different types of sound, how the sound changes between one scene to the next, if something's good to something that happens bad, like when he was all dressed up in the beginning until things started to go away. I want you to think about the narrator's voice. Narrators are selected by the type of voice they have, if it's fitting to the commercial and to the outcome, what they want. So I hate to say it, but sometimes gender-based. If sometimes they'll want something that's soft, they want a female voice. But it pretty much is that way. They're picking a strong voice. A narrator makes a difference. Also, the types of character generators and images right here. These are images with text and images,
busted and broke.
Colors, and then the tag.
Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Even the type of font that they pick there is very important. So all of these things I want you to consider when you watch these, and when you write your public service announcements. I want you to make sure you're thinking about all of that as you're doing your writing. And like I said, if you look at this and turned away and just listened to it, would this one work for a radio with just the sound and the image? All right, thank you.